Welcome to the Title IV Part 8 Equitable Services Requirements webinar. In this overview, we will discuss private school notification and consultation, timeline for providing services, equitable services allocation requirements, fiscal responsibility of the local school district, allowable use of funds, evaluating the effectiveness of services, and a suggested timeline for communication with the private non-public school and providing services. Under Title IV Part A, equitable services are available to private non-public schools that choose to participate within the district's geographical boundary. Notification should occur early enough in the year prior to the school year services would be provided to allow for effective and timely implementation of services in the following school year. Generally, notification should be sent in the winter or early spring. Services should start at the same time as they would in the public school system. The district will send a notification that informs the private schools of federal programs they are eligible to participate in and invites them to a consultation meeting. In the notification, the district can set a date or time for consultation with the private schools if they choose to participate. The services must start at the same time as they would in the public school system. As part of the consultation process, the district sets up a time to meet with participating private schools, discusses the federal programs and allowable uses of funds, and the amount of funds that would be available to provide equitable services to the private school. KDE provides a consultation packet that may be used during the consultation process. Information the district needs to go over with the private school and the information the private school needs to provide includes the private school's needs assessment information, their top priority needs that could be supported by the federal program, and an evaluation plan for the services being provided. A recommendation to prepare for the consultation meeting is to include an agenda with the following consultation information: private school needs assessment information, allowable programs and services to meet needs, performance goals, evaluation plan for program, and how the district, with collaboration with the private school, will monitor the program for effectiveness. Having an agenda for the meeting provides documentation of the meeting, along with a completed and signed consultation form. On this slide, you can see the first page of the Title IV Part A section of the consultation packet provided by the Kentucky Department of Education. The form should be completed with the private school to determine services that will be provided during the school year. It's important to communicate with the private school that the information completed in the form is what will determine services that will be provided during the school year to meet the needs identified by the private school. During the meeting, the district will want to discuss a timeline and implementation plan of agreed upon services. This will ensure services are being provided in a timely manner to meet the private school student and staff needs, and funds are expended in a timely manner. While the grant period is 27 months, services for private schools are to be provided during the school year funds are appropriated, and there should be little to no carryover in funds into the next year of the grant. The district will need to conduct periodic evaluations of the effectiveness of the services. This should be part of the ongoing communication between the district and private school during the school year. Evaluating the program is to ensure funds are being utilized appropriately to address the needs identified in the private school's needs assessment. Fiscal responsibility. The district maintains all fiscal control over program funds for equitable services, as well as title to all materials, equipment, and items purchased with federal funds. No federal funds may be paid to a private school, even as a reimbursement. The only exception is a district may reimburse private school educators for costs associated with professional development that was pre-approved by the school district and meets the reasonable and necessary cost requirements in 2 CFR 200 subpart E. A private school employee may be reimbursed for travel-related expenses, such as ground transportation and meals, according to district's policies and procedures. The district also must have a written protocol for item retrieval for private schools no longer participating in the program. General allowability requirements includes: is this reasonable? Is it not excessive in cost and based upon prudent and sound purchasing practices? Is it necessary? Is it essential for carrying out the needs-based Title IV Part A program? Is it allocable? Is the cost incurred specifically for the benefit of the program an allowable activity and meets the program's intent? Is it documented? Is there documentation that shows the reasonableness, necessity, and allocability of the cost? Federal funds that are used to provide equitable services must be secular, neutral, and non-ideological in accordance with ESEA sections 8501A2 and 8501D2B. The next 3 slides will cover some allowable uses of the funds under the Title IV Part A grant. This is not an exhaustive list, and districts are encouraged to review ESEA sections 4107 through 4109 and the Title IV Part A non-regulatory guidance for various ways funds may be utilized under the grant. Some allowable uses to provide students with well-rounded educational opportunities includes college and career guidance programs, programs and activities that use music and the arts as tools to support student success through the promotion of constructive student engagement, problem solving, and conflict resolution, programming and activities to improve instruction and student engagement in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and other activities that support student access to and success in well-rounded educational opportunities as identified in ESEA section 4107. Allowable uses under safe and healthy students, ESEA section 4108, include drug and violence prevention activities and programs, school-based mental health services, high-quality training for school personnel, including specialized instructional support personnel related to suicide prevention, trauma-informed practices in classroom management, and conflict resolution, creating, maintaining, and enhancing high-quality school emergency operations plans, and other activities to support ensuring students are provided a safe and healthy learning environment, as identified in ESEA section 4108. Some allowable uses under effective use of technology, ESEA section 4109. Providing professional development in the use of technology to enable teachers and instructional leaders to increase student achievement in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Providing educators, school leaders, and administrators with professional learning tools, devices, content, and resources to personalize learning to improve student academic achievement, and other activities to improve the use of technology as outlined in ESEA section 4109. Some general unallowable uses of funds include construction, renovation, and minor remodeling, as identified in 34 CFR 299.9E. No funds may be used for repairs, minor remodeling, or construction of private school facilities. Textbooks and general educational materials that are non-supplemental, and equipment and supplies are not easily removed or require remodeling of the private school facility. Equipment and supplies may be placed in a private school, provided these supplies are used only for allowable purposes of the program to which they are charged and can be removed from the private school without remodeling the private school facility, as noted in 34 CFR 299.9C. Please again note that all services and materials must be secular, neutral, and non-ideological. For additional resources and documents, please visit the KDE's Title IV Part A webpage and the Non-Public School Ombudsman page. Thank you.